Yo, what's good, YouTube? We back at it with another banger. We back with another story time. It's crazy. You guys loved it so much, I decided to bring it back. This one's gonna be another crazy one for you. Stay tuned. So this is gonna be a new story of actually not about me. It's gonna be about my friend Nate and my homegirl Barbara. I did Cupid and they decided to get together. That's basically how it happened. So we're gonna go into the background story of this. My homeboy, he's known my homegirl since about freshman year, and basically freshman year he just looked at her. He didn't try nothing. But sophomore year he hits her with a nice pickup line. Are you a 90-degree angle? Cause you're looking right. Yeah, to many girls that don't work out. My dog Nate, he ain't getting nowhere with that one. Sorry, Nate. So homegirl hits her up with the the casual / usual. Oh, I got a boyfriend. My dog Nate, he was heartbroken for like a day. He didn't care about it after that. That's pretty much it. But then he finds out 2 years later, homegirl finally ends up breaking up with this dude. 2 years just down the drain. This dookie boy anyways. I'm not gonna get into that though. That's not the point. But my dog finally hits her up. He learned his lesson, so he just hit her up with a nice, "Hey, Barbara." Barbara's like, "Hey, how you doing?" They start talking from there, and my dog hits me up with, "Yo, I need some information." He hits me up for the advice, I'm the homeboy of the homegirl, so you hit him up. I was the inside man. I gave him the information he needed. I gave her the information she needed. I worked both sides. They didn't know, and boom. And around September, that's when the FaceTimes started to happen. Yeah. So it's September, let's say around September 6th. And my dog finally gets his first FaceTime with Barbara. And him and Barbara basically talk about, the most BS of BS. He tells her about his day at school. And she's like, "Oh, you're cool with Anthony?" She didn't even know I was cool with him. And from there, that's when they linked up and they started using me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And from there, they FaceTimed in class, in person. They would probably FaceTime. Not even gonna lie to you. I don't know about them. They probably would. During their games, I don't even know, but they FaceTime literally 24/7. We always knew who he was talking to and who she was talking to. And basically you could tell that Barbara was starting to feel Nate. She basically would text me about Nate, asking me, "Oh, are you with Nate?" Like, she thought I hung out with the guy 24/7. I was like, "Nah, I'm not with Nate, actually. I'm at practice. I'll text you later." But she was feeling him out. He didn't know she was feeling her out. I basically started informing him, and then this is where we get into October. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, September is kind of boring. Me personally, I couldn't make it sound funny at all or fun. But we're gonna get into something more interesting now. We're getting into like October, specifically October 16th. My dog decides to go out with his boys. Not me, because I don't do that, but with his boys, his other boys, and he decides to get fully just wasted. This man starts drinking. He might have gotten a little high too, and then he hits up Barbara. He hits Barbara with that, "Dang, girl, you the best." He hits her with like all the types of feelings. I'm telling you, if you're going into details, this man told her she was the most beautiful queen on the planet. Like, she was a queen to him. And from there, my dog straight saucing. He don't know what he's saying. The next day, he doesn't even remember. And I have to tell him because she sent me a text saying everything he said. My dog real deal texted her details of how bad he wanted to fight. He told her the positions and all, bro. Thank God she knew he was like tipsy or something. Because if not, I'm telling you, it was a no-go. Like, oh my God. The man was crazy. Man went wild that night. I'm not gonna lie. He had too much fun. You could tell. You could really tell. Like, he was gone. With what she told me, it seemed like he was gone. So now we're gonna get into November, and basically my dog and my homegirl finally get that first date. These two decide they gonna hit the movies, It's usually a first date for every couple, not even gonna lie, 90% of the time. And they go hit the movies and they go watch Halloween. My dog thought he was gonna get a little something watching this horror movie over here, but okay. And they had a good time. And it's funny because he calls me during the day. Actually, she calls me during the day and she tells me, yo, what's up? They're trying to have a conversation while they're literally on a date. I'm like, yo, stay on your date. And my dog starts eating Chick-fil-A. And she real deal was asked by him, oh, do you want Chick-fil-A? And she said no. And then she eats the whole man's plate of Chick-fil-A. Yo, you girls crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. But my dog gives her the Chick-fil-A, you know, as a gentleman would. And then they finally get on November 16th. Now we're getting into November like 24th around there. We had a day off from school. And my dog takes her to go get some ice cream, you know, what a normal boyfriend would do. And they chill at the ice cream place. You know, he did a little spoon trick. He decided to do, you know, through the hands, a little spoon thing. It was kind of gay, not even gonna lie, but he hit that on her and she liked it. So then they had one more date, and that was around November, I would say 30th. They didn't really get to see each other often because they were farther apart, like location wise. He didn't have a car yet, and she was like on the other side of town, so you couldn't just walk there. Where we live, you can't just walk there. So he hit Wingstop with her. Actually, one of these November 30th, he hit Wingstop with her. And during this Wingstop run, I don't know, I think he got some hot wings, and he basically blew the girl's tongue out. Like, and then he's like, "Oh, let me help you with that." He real deal pulled the "let me help you with that," and he kissed her. My dog had some nuts, but I think that was their first kiss. We're gonna say it was just because it sounds good. And basically, my dog was making moves. They were making moves. They were working out. It would look good. It looked promising. It looked like it would be a long-lasting relationship. Until my dog tells her how much he loves her. I mean, they've been dating for a while, so it sounds good. You know, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing to say. She was a little hesitant at first, but she told him back. And they were lovey-dovey until the day before Christmas. My dog's heart was broken. She hit him. She went, actually, during December, she didn't decide. She had to go with her family to North Carolina, I believe it was. And she had to go because they were checking out houses over there because she planned on moving. And throughout that time, she looked like she was having fun. They were texting just fine. But the day before Christmas, I guess she was going to go to a family dinner the day before Christmas up there. Barbara texts Nate a whole paragraph, like one of those, you know, from the memes where the guy gets like 14 paragraphs and he says K and like gets killed. Yeah, it was one of those paragraphs. She sends him that long paragraph saying how she's not happy with him, saying that he's such a great guy, but she's just not happy. She's not in a good state to be in a relationship. And my dog, you know, as a guy, first thing you think of, yo, this BS, bro. She got a boyfriend on the side. Like, she got a side dude. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie with the guy. That's the first thing I would think of too. I mean, not even gonna lie. It sounds right. But I told him, yo, maybe she is. Just give her some time, you know? Trying to be a good friend, trying to console him. And I talked to her, and she's like, I'm just not ready to be in a relationship. And I was like, okay, that's fine. You could take your time. We understand that. As men will understand. And funny, because, boom, 3 days later, my dog finds out some information and tells me. And then I confront her about it. She had another dude on the side. My dog. I tell him straight up, yo, she did have another dude on the side. I'm using PG language right now because we could use that other language, but PG channel. So she had another dude on the side. And basically we're going to call him Brandon. She had Brandon on the side. And my dog Brandon was saucing her up pretty good. So Brandon at the end of the day had that on lock. And around January, that's when my dog Nate started really hitting. Because he's like, really? I thought we were doing really good, and then just she can replace me in 3 days? Like, that's messed up. And my dog decides to go January, like, I think it was January 12th. He decides to go to another party. You already know what happened in the previous party. Now he hits up this party and basically gets completely drunk. completely high. And man, was that a rough one, because I was there to see that. Oh my gosh. He wouldn't stop blabbing to me about how much he missed her, how much he felt disrespected. And honestly, I felt bad for my dude. I felt bad for him. That's my dog, you know. I wouldn't like that done to me. So I was there for him. I had to be there for him, even though he was a little under the influence. I had to be there for him. Now it's crazy because Barbara has ears all around this town, man. She finds out and she feels completely horrible. She talks to me, tells me to apologize for him. And basically I tell her, no, you need to apologize yourself. And I tell her, you need to explain some things as well. And basically she hits up Nate and explains the whole situation. She apologizes. And long story short, now they're like super close. They actually are. She helped them get with her close friend, actually. And that's a story for another time, because if I'm telling you, that is a crazy one. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was another story time. You guys said you wanted another one. Just make sure you like this video so I know if you want more. I'm trying to get around 20-30 likes. And give me some comments for once. I want to know, have you guys ever encountered something like this where your friend basically hooked you up with a girl or with a guy and it just didn't go well? Comment down below. Share this video with all your friends. It's your boy Tjcoolmoss, and we out here with another video. See y'all on the next one. Peace. Hey guys, this video is sponsored by Always Mat Time, the latest, newest wrestling apparel that's going to be popping pretty soon. It's actually my line of clothing that I've been doing all by hand. And just support your boy as he's trying to pay for his college tuition. The link will be down in the description below. Come support. I'll see you guys on the next one.